All right, ladies, let's get this workout in. We're gonna start with a step touch, and then we're gonna go right into a warm-up jumping jacks. So this warm-up is gonna be Tabata style. So we have 20 seconds on, and we have a 10-second rest. And each time you have a rest period, make sure you walk around, walk it off, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You want to make sure you recover. Even though this is a warm-up, this is actually a part of the workout as well. So follow my lead here. I'm crisscrossing my legs, and then I am coming up with the knee. So engage your core here. And we're back at it. We're gonna come to a squat, bring the heels together, and we're squatting down, touching the ground, and then bringing the heels together. So make sure you keep your chest up. You can look straight ahead, as you see I'm doing, and you can always just take the jump out of it if you are somebody that needs a low impact option, but don't stop until it's time to recover. Next up, we're going to jog in place. So I'm gonna start moving through this. You can stay still, but as you see me moving forward and back, if you want to add more to this, go ahead and start moving forward and back. And make sure you get those arms involved as well. Keep the arms close to you, but make it fast. Next up, we have fast feet. Make sure those feet are going super fast. The floor is hot, hot, hot. And you're jiggling all that booty, all the legs behind you, or the back of the thighs rather, and your glutes. Make sure everything is jiggling. I want you to be going fast. Who cares what's jiggling? Just make sure you are giving your all during this workout. Next up, we're lunging. Make sure you place the weight in your heel, the working heel. And I did this workout, I recorded this workout first thing in the morning, so I'm a little wobbly. If you are a little wobbly, that's completely fine. Just the goal is to make sure we wake the body up no matter what time of day you do this, and then just connect the mind and the body. So walking it out, shaking it out, we are going to do the same thing on the other side, starting with the other side, and then we'll be making a switch. All right, now starting on the mat, we are going to extend those legs out straight and then bring the knees in. So you can always slow this down if you need to, but definitely keep with the movement and keep going. I always like to fold over when I'm doing any sort of move that might affect the low back. So make sure you fold over, release the low back, and then we're going to move on. We're gonna come to a forearm plank. We're gonna do what I call rainbow abs. So forearm plank and drop the hips left, drop the hips right. Drop the hips left, drop the hips right. I'm gonna start to speed this up. Your only other option in terms of modification is to just hold a forearm plank. And before we move, let's go ahead and child's pose. Coming back onto the back, make sure you glue that low back into the mat. We are going to go into bicycles. So taking your knee and elbow to meet. We want those two to meet as much as you can, as close to each other as possible. You can slow this down or speed it up as your body allows. All right, next up we have flutter kicks. So support yourself under the glutes. I'm not gonna lie, this move actually was giving me some problems because it was first thing in the morning, and sometimes first thing in the morning my low back gives me problems. So move right into it though. I'm sure your back is just fine. You'll wanna move into your flutter kicks, bringing that head up off of the mat and making sure the chin is off the chest. That will make sure this is lower abs and upper. And next up we have a simple forearm plank hold. Simply hold a very strong plank. Make sure that booty is down. If you need to, you can come to your knees. Next we have just a sit up. Try your best to sit the body up without the feet moving up off of the mat. So my toes are coming up, that's but without much movement. You don't want your feet to come all the way up off the mat is what I'm trying to say. And make sure you are lowering the upper body. You are not just plopping down, so we know what your abs working. Okay, back on the back, legs straight. We are going to tuck, center, and then right and left. So tuck, right, left, reach. So we're tucking, and then we are pulling right to left. All right, next move, we are going to point the toes toward the sky, and we are simply taking the hips right and left. So using the low abs to move the hips right and to move the hips left. Making sure it's the abs that's doing the work for you and not the arms. Good work. Make sure you massage out that low back before you pop up and get your ankle weights. Let's get ready for our standing moves. So tucking that knee, that working leg is bent and you are supporting yourself with the supportive leg, right? Your weight is in the heel of that supporting leg. And although I'm going a little faster here, you can always feel free to slow down. That bent knee is lifting so that you can feel the move in your under booty, and you are tucking that knee and twisting so that this is abs as well. Good job. You will feel it in your supporting leg, but you will also feel it obviously in the working leg. It's totally normal if you feel it in the supporting leg. And so everything we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Notice any differences in how you look. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. It's very important that we watch our form in the mirror, right? And make sure you see if there's any differences in form, in strength, and all of that. Definitely you can see here, this is my stronger side. So just make sure you try to keep things even in all workouts that you do. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this next move. Supported leg is grounded and rooted. Bend, finding your balance, and we're just doing a pulse here. Pulsing back, pulsing back. So your core is involved. We are slightly hinged forward, but this is a pulse here. So it's not like the first move that we did. It's a pulse. And we're making sure as well our hips are facing forward. That's what I'm doing here. Pointing forward to make sure we stay focused and we keep our hips facing the mirror. And then of course we have to do the same thing on the other side. Checking in to see if and make sure the hips are facing forward, as well making sure we are putting the same effort in this opposite side as well. Taking rest as needed. I just took a rest there. Make sure you're listening to your body and weight. The weight is in the heel of that supporting leg. Good job. So moving forward, grounding and rooting in that supportive leg again, and then we're bringing that knee up and tucking and crunching and then extending that leg. So tuck, knee in, extend the leg, knee in, extend the leg. Good job. Stretching it out as necessary before we move in to the other side. Again, same things apply. Tuck, extend. Tuck, extend. We are grounded and rooted here. We are super strong in our stance. Our hips are forward. Keep pushing through. All right, back on the mat on all fours. We're going to bend the knee and pulse and tuck the knee in. So little pulse with the glute and then a little pulse on that knee in. So we are not extending, as you saw me just almost do. We're not extending the leg. We are pulsing. That was a mistake. So pulse and really focus on engaging the core when you tuck in. Child's pose. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So doing the other side, as I always say, you want to fully engage with the move. Make sure you're doing it as I'm showing you. And then also with that knee tuck in, as you can see, like I'm really bringing that left side body in. I am tucking and I'm holding with that tuck for a second. It's a micro move, but you really want to engage here because that is what will help eliminate fat in that area that we're trying to rid ourselves of. So moving forward, we're walking the hands out and out past the mat. So that's engaging the full core. And we are extending that leg, and then we are tucking the leg and then extending out towards out from the side body rather. So as always, take your time, feel through the move as you're going through it. Engage every single muscle in your body. We're going to switch sides here. So again, walking the hands out a little bit past the mat while I'm angling my body differently so that you can see me better. But you still want those arms out. You still want to walk them out to engage the full core. So extending that straight leg up, bringing the upper body up and kicking out towards the side body. Keep moving. We are almost done and I'm so proud of you. We are done. You should be really proud of yourself. I'll see you in the next workout.